Howdy, folks, and welcome to Mosaic Team 5, our original Starfinder game. I am Joe Treff, your GM this evening, and many others, and joining me are my friends Matt, Dan, Cara, and Olive. We are going to be playing Starfinder tonight, but before we do, a couple quick announcements. First of all, do you like this dance music, Dan?
Yeah, I love it. Are you kidding me?
We are back after taking a break so that I could get married.
Yay,
to the love of my life, Emily. We celebrated all the kinds of people who made that love possible. It was a really great time. It was great. After that, I did have a brief surgery, which has caused me to lose a little bit of my voice. So this session may be a little bit shorter, and I ask people, just to bear with me as we continue to recover from that. But we are back. We are launching into a heck of a holiday season. We are going to be having in November Feast of the Noble Vale, our annual D&D cook-off that is sort of holiday themed. It is a tradition in Alberon. And we're going to be doing that in November. In December, there is going to be Iron and Thorn, which Cara is going to be running. Actually, both of those Cara will be running. Iron and Thorn is a cipher system game using the Old Gods of Appalachia rule set. We have played 2 anthologies. This will be the 3rd, set in South Burnham, I believe. You can see all of the old sessions over on YouTube at AlberonRPG. We have a Patreon. We have a Instagram. We have all those different things. You can see the stuff on our table right now, just a starship, a couple cords, a very beautiful piece of wood. All of that in greater detail at AlberonRPG. And then tomorrow you can join our D&D crew at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as the Wandering Hearts claw their way through Baba Yaga's hut towards the throne of Walking Wood.
Why do you gotta phrase it like that?
We have Monument Studios music in addition to Sirenscape for sound. And with that, it is time for Mosaic Team 5.
Yay!
And to Cara with the recap.
Mosaic Team 5. It has been a long couple of months as we, bounty hunters belonging to the Mosaic Corporation, have experienced a frankly meteoric rise in the bounty hunting ranks, starting with a disastrous debut by disintegrating Way Station El Paso to apprehending corporate espionage spies. I wrote this. It's not in my head at all.
Corporate espionage spies.
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta go off script. Anyway. To making rivals with other bounty hunters that definitely didn't come back to bite us in the butt. Robbing casinos. We went off and we raced tiny little spaceships before blowing other people up in those tiny little spaceships. For funsies. We dealt with skeevy underground mobs. We dealt with the cream of the crop of the military organizations. And infiltrated most of the industrial complexes available to us in this world. So fuck capitalism.
Yeah.
Fuck the oligarchs.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No kings.
Throughout time.
And it eventually came to light that all of this was being subtly maneuvered by an AI, something rare in this universe. The Director, or the Directive Zero. An AI developed to further peace, prosperity, and sustainable growth within the universe. Now, with this AI on our ship guiding our way, we have learned more about Gaia's mutagen, originally thought to just be the thing that frankly traumatized Bubs and his siblings as they were younger and was just a kind of icky substance in the background of most of our missions, has become the forefront, a substance, neither good nor evil, that has the potential to power and change the world with, well, universe, I guess, with the ability to have resources for everyone and end resource wars. But it's a very long road, taking, obviously, centuries of time. As we continue forward, we have cleared the way to basically have a Gaia's mutagen manufacturing plant on Mars through many successful subtle missions, and certainly no amounts of side quests into laundromats, card games, and pit fights.
None of that.
No gambling, no deals gone awry,
Terrible
no
dates.
fetish parties on the beach themed for everybody else as a bounty hunter party.
Certainly
no
not.
college tours,
Nope.
no being a cop in hot pants.
Nope.
Drug-induced
None
ragers with your...
Foam parties where we
Dad.
murdered civilians, drug-induced ragers with your dad.
You can see all of that over on @AlberonRPG on YouTube.
Not
now-
the After Dark channel.
After some much-needed R&R, where we met with our friends, Yusokis, relatives, other relatives, and our own dark histories. After just finishing up a meeting with Jibusi, the former aide to Spice's mother, two of us, Shade and Spice, sit calmly in Lola's diner, digesting not only the information they just learned, but also human lasagna, while Bubs and Echo engage in shenanigans outside and in the rafters.
And then inside for a sec.
And we begin our third arc as we head once more to Ara's Bay.
You forgot one big detail that I wrote down. Spice's stepdaddy, Goku Roku. That is my last note.
That was a big reveal at the end.
Yeah.
And in fact, as the two of you now remain within Lola's diner, give me just one moment. You are left in Lola's diner, kind of a lively place in this particular moment, as there are quite a few people here. More so than many of the other times that you have been here. You can see ethereal ooze creatures and lab coats, androids and other Kasatha just kind of dotting this place. There is in fact a Deliverance Union meeting, a number of different delivery drivers all gathered around at the table behind you. You are left in the wake of the departure of Debussy, who had just told all of you that in fact your mother, Spice, was more involved with this bitter individual from your past than perhaps you wished. And they have now left. You are left with the air conditioning, the kind of tinny radio playing here in Lola's diner in the Drift. Outside, you can see your ship. You can actually see like Bubbles and Echo through the viewport at this moment.
You cannot see Echo.
You
We
cannot
established
see
this.
You can see Bubbles. You can see Squeak like up on the viewport, little paws pressed into the glass. And then behind that, you can see the interstitial clouds kind of lolling in the space that makes this the Drift. What are you all doing?
Echo had followed Jibusi out looking like the other half of the farm portrait as taking Bubbles' cue.
Right. Okay, give me 1 second. So you're doing that. You're out in the sort of empty space, such as it were.
Didn't it like just dawn on you right at the end?
Yeah.
Like
It dawned on
in-game
Olive at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in game, but also
In real
as
life.
Olive.
So
That was-
for you, Echo, you
I just remember
slip
being
out,
very
kind of
funny.
following them. With what intent?
Echo just wants to see where they're going and if they're making any like communication, like outgoing calls after this this meeting, because you know, Echo's met Spice.
Sure. So you follow them out. You can see they cross the way in this kind of D-suit, the face closed such that you can't see through the polarization, but they walk directly. They don't seem to be trying to, like, lose you. And in fact, make a sense motive check.
They have no idea where the fuck you
Ah! I half loaded.
Okay.
are.
So you follow. You can see Debussy stepping through the space. They get over to the
Probably
shuttle.
like a 5.
It's small, much smaller than even the Mosaic Shuttle 5 that you had originally been issued.
Almost there.
Okay.
Almost there. It's loading.
Yeah.
It's loading. It's going to be a 13 plus
Okay.
what is most likely to be plus 20 something because I have a high sense motive. Yes, plus 21, which is 34.
Nice.
Nice. We got there.
You watch somebody who is now walking with purpose. They step across the space, and the sort of weightlessness makes it hard to track, but they're almost skipping. And they seem to be very excited at whatever it is that they now seem intent to do. And they make their way over to the shuttle. There is no outgoing communications. You see the ramp kind of descend. There is a brief kind of depressurization.
Echo would like ping back to the group with the whisper comm. Do we want Debussy to be skipping to his ship?
I do believe that we let everyone know Debussy was going to set up a basically point of contact.
Yes, but
Orbiting.
should he be really excited about it?
Yeah, we were wondering if you
Yeah,
were
you
going to set up
got
a
it.
transmitter after this. I remember we checked and it seemed like he was clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here, I mean, what you're seeing, Echo, kind of with what you have been relayed to from Spice and from Shade, this is somebody who had been fired. They had been without a job for some time. And there is finally a prospect at doing something. And they seem very excited about that.
Has a job, is getting nominally paid.
Well, Echo did ask the group, do we want him to be skipping away? Is this good?
I think Spice is throwing an actual temper tantrum like a child.
Shade was waiting for Spice's input since Spice has a better read on Debussy, but seeing
Yeah,
that,
she's like literally kicking the booth seats
you're
and like
kicking my leg.
What the fuck? I can't believe she's into these terrible guys!
My
I thought my dad was bad, but Jesus, roll people!
my window for sabotaging the ship is closing.
Allow him to leave.
Stand down.
You back away.
God damn it!
I lower my pitchfork.
You lower the pitchfork.
Spice.
This farmer just fades into the shadows.
Remember, we're
Yeah,
just-
Perhaps
I remember.
we should return to the ship.
Ugh. Lola, thank you, darling.
This
It
one
was
was American
delightful
Gothic.
Yes.
to see you again.
You turn to this snake woman, hair just snakes. She is wearing this blue, almost like Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz dress. She turns to you, she looks, and she just says, "Again, I'm not Lola, but it's good to see you." So you make your way out.
Did I get my to-go
You
order?
did get your to-go order. You carry several steaming boxes of the human lasagna in all of its purple glory. You make your way out and into space. You cross space. Bubbles and Echo, are you just kind of rendezvousing and making your way back up?
No.
Okay. You all step
Here's
up onto the
human
ramp.
lasagna.
Oh, why is the bag leaking?
That is normally how it is served. It is just not plated.
Oh, yeah. No, I think I read about that. It's like a whole like part of the I think we have some really nice plates.
Solari cuisine has called it deconstructed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll go get some plates.
A deconstructed lasagna, just for reference, is the scraps left behind in the pans. There's no such thing as a deconstruct. I hate that. Anyways,
I've been back for 20 minutes.
you all board the ship. You
Bolognese?
know that as you glance at the clocks that line the various consoles and computers that you all have access to. It's about 3 a.m. It's a Friday. In 2 days, you will have this mutagen refined. What are you all looking to do? Aura's Bay beckons you. There is plans that you have loosely established to take this station and then, with Debussy's help, get people to the surface. But what are you doing now? Yeah.
Oh, you want to go ahead?
Go ahead.
I planted a in in Echo's failed aloe plants.
Yep.
And I believe that it's been at least like a day.
I believe it's been 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure that it's set up. Make sure it's what, because that's how long it takes for the seedlings to come out.
Bubs is now familiar with Echo's ability to keep plants. So
The best part about having plants is to have a lot of anxiety about them.
Dan, make a life sciences check.
I definitely heard political sciences check, and I was like, ah.
The 4.
Yep.
Flat 4.
That sounds about right.
So when you were in community college briefly, one of your courses may have actually helped with this, but thinking about what you gaze upon this damp soil and you become a little concerned because you see no shoot, and certainly all plants germinate within 24 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Of course.
Within 8 hours, actually. So you're a little worried.
Okay.
We haven't seen Echo do anything, but for that check, for the plant not to be germinating yet, Echo has probably done something wrong.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah. Bubs knows that, so it's patience, though.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe whatever Echo did, patience will just smooth it out, and it will be fine.
So applying patience to all things, Bubbles, no problem. You do that. What are the rest of you doing? As Bubbles is patient.
Shade's got a lot of
Roll for
things
patience.
that they want to do.
It's a natural.
So contingency plans are starting to be something that need to happen more so now than ever. So Shade needs to talk to the director, I think. Shade also wants to contact Natilda Summit, but that can probably wait until we get closer to the actual destination. What is our next destination? Because
Vivarium.
Vivarium.
we were just
went
there.
there.
Oh,
We've hit all the destinations except for
Akatom.
the single day where we will resolve all of Spice's backstory.
Yeah.
What other prep do we need to do?
There was the prep of making sure everyone was going to arrive at Oris Bay at the correct time.
That's more a signal that you guys just need
Okay.
to send.
Okay.
You have a couple people that you've coordinated now.
I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Spice starts rooting through Gibbs's trash bins and finds some junk balls. Will always be junk. Mailing lists and shit. Probably stationery
Okay.
or whatever, futuristic stationery, whatever.
I mean, we have established that Gibbs is terrible at email, so
Yeah.
it might actually just be
No,
physical
Gibbs has
Yeah.
physical notes, yeah.
Sticky notes everywhere.
And
really
she's
sticky. Extra sticky notes.
going. Ew. Why are these already pre-licked? This is gross.
Why do you lick your sticky notes?
Oh, yeah.
I don't do this. This is some kind of weird Gibbs thing. And she's gonna go through all of her Infosphere followers, everybody that she follows on the Infosphere, aka the people that we've met through our adventures, and start figuring out, triangulating where to send these junk balls. Will these junk?
Okay.
There.
Sure. Make a cultures check.
Someone
Alright.
Thaddeus.
Yeah, right. Episode 1. Thaddeus.
You guys
Hell yeah.
actually
He hates
intersected on the same planet briefly, and there's a small chance that you guys.
I
could
remember
have
there was a, what was it? Farron, right?
Yeah.
You guys have run into several Farrons, but and you guys are always like Thaddeus, and they're like, no.
I thought there was only one remaining.
What was
Okay,
check?
the result of the culture
Well, we
check
did
is
kill his
going to be
friends.
crazy. 34, 35.
34-5. So with the 34-5, you take this information and you sort of sort them into groups. You can't, innately, sending one blast message out to everybody isn't going to get the results that you're looking for, which are to what? What are you looking to do with this?
She wants to say we're gathering. I don't know how to like put our plan together to our allies in like one good sentence and say Aris Bay at this date.
Like, because you can't really without
Yeah,
contacting them first.
Do
Well,
that,
that's how I want to.
to do that, you risk everybody seeing that plan because you're sending it out as like a blast email,
Mail.
which you can do.
You gotta make it seem like spam. Be like, you already may be a winner.
I feel like that would
Yeah,
get
but then,
caught
like,
by
also
the
have
shade director filters
Spice's
going out.
signature on it somehow. I'm open to ideas. I just want to get the word out that we're
I don't think Spice would know how to do a signature. I feel like she's the type who just like
Kisses
kiss
it. Yeah.
an envelope. and
She's
just
like, I've
lips
seen
it.
this in Hollywood human movies before.
Just little like, loopy lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so think about how you want to do that in a
Okay.
way that
Doesn't
compromise the mission.
Right.
Or you can just compromise the mission. That's also a cool and valid
yeah.
and truthfully consistent tactic.
yeah, sometimes it works.
Yeah,
Narrative consistency is important.
it is. So and it's been so easy.
Yeah. What am I going to put on this postcard? Give me a minute.
Sure. Anybody else?
Well, I guess if no one else, I'll.
I have some things, but
What do you want to do?
Anyway, okay. So,
As-
Echo, I know I asked this last time, but I don't quite remember the full answer. Beacons are, drift beacons are, it's like one per ship. Can you like transfer it to like another, like transferring plates to another vehicle or?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
It's more involved of a process than that, but yeah.
Okay, so it wouldn't be easy to say like give one to like somebody and have them like use it, then like transfer it to their.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
that would be tough to do.
All right. I didn't know if I could have like a day where one person arrives each day and they just like send it back.
I like that. Yeah, you just pass
Pass
you have
the
them just
ID
slip it out
back.
under the door. Yeah. No, that doesn't work,
Oh,
unfortunately.
this
No-
guy's come
no
through
hide a
few
beacon
times.
anywhere?
No, there is no like bathroom you can just tuck it into.
Okay.
We do have 3 different transponders that we can. That it takes a little bit of time for Shade to swap them out, but we have like the one that it came with.
So it's not the transponder, it's the Aura's Bay drift beacon. Because
Oh, you're talking about the beacon.
yeah.
so I guess Echo would if they can't find like a way to acquire a drift beacon for 899, which seems like that may be the case without talking to a specific dealer that they don't want to talk to.
Sure.
They would probably spend the 2 days leading up to Aura's Bay just in logistics mode
Okay.
and trying to coordinate like resource.
So I will
and-
say, if you need to get somebody to Aura's Bay,
Mhm.
Aura's Bay is a resort planet.
Mhm.
There are flights going into and out of Aura's Bay every day. It's not hard to find a way to get somebody there.
Mhm.
To get them there
With equipment.
with equipment and also relatively unknown, that's harder.
That's the logistical
Okay.
side of things.
So you're not really trying to find a way there. You're trying to find covers or trying to find like
Trying to basically find a way for them to enter, pivoting away from beacons where it would be like everyone's like shock and awe, basically just arrive, which is no longer possible. Looking for the more stealthy entrance for the stealth operatives.
okay, make a boy. I'm gonna say make a cultures check.
So we have the option. We didn't decide, right, if we're gonna take the shuttle from the orbit of Oris Bay, or if we were going to go the more...
We decided.
Yeah, we decided.
Okay, so we did
go to
decide.
the satellite.
Yeah, so then we're going to have WC kind of be the logistical hub of
This
that.
is
Once
separate.
we... No, I know.
Okay.
I'm just wondering.
So it's a 27 for the cultures check.
Okay, so with the 27, you consider different ways to kind of get people here, and you recognize a couple of things. First, almost purposefully, it's hard to do. You imagine if there was like a casino orbiting the planet, people would charter there and then just sneak onto the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And so almost purposefully, that's not something that exists. But there are all kinds of ways that you could, and actually there's a lot of jobs that they're hiring, and so there are ways, especially if people are seeking employment, to get expedited onto the planet a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
So you have some avenues that you could exploit. You would need specific people and times to really like make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you have ideas.
All right. I figured out what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So it's on Junk Falls will always be junk.
.com.
Stationary, yeah. And Spice just starts like stamping out a bunch of birthday invitations, and it says, Celia and Spice, everything nice. Come to our birthday bash on Oris Bay. Or something like that.
Okay.
I like it.
So you're using Celia Sweet.
I know, even though it's a lie, I'm using it as a get her attention so she can also make it public.
Okay.
Because she's not dead, right?
Diplomacy check.
I don't know. You were in the West.
And
As
I would
far
say-
as we know.
Take a -6 conditional modifier. I would imagine that Celia does not like to be manipulated, but I would also imagine that if you set this up in such a way that, like, it would be hard for Celia not to go.
Let me just get Celia's character sheet pulled up in case I'm asked for a roll.
Okay, you said diplomacy, right?
I have a DC. I have an idea.
Great, okay.
Okay.
Come on, big money, big money, big money.
I just keep getting.
Cash money.
Okay. I can't do this maths.
Do you need extra fingers to count?
Yes,
You need
because
the
there's
two
so many.
calculator.
Dun 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 dun. I need my.
Where's your calculator?
Math cam.
It's
Oh,
back here somewhere.
That's
no.
that's how they get you.
Diplomacy, you say? 41.
Ah!
41. Yeah. So easy enough for you. As you begin to write this up, you craft a social media trap, really creating this invitation that this birthday is going to be the birthday party to end all parties. Now, Spice, if you send this, you imagine Celia will come. They are now a relatively popular social media influencer. That means that a lot of people will probably come.
That's good for
Okay.
our cause, I
Yep,
think.
As long as you are aware of that. So
Yes.
do you send this out?
Yes.
Okay.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
I think it's good. I think the more people there is
Okay.
good.
Like that beach party that we had at Oris Bay last time.
Great success.
No one died, we think.
And a lot of people showed up.
Yeah.
So you send that
Totally
message
good
off.
to get a bunch of civilians involved.
All right.
I think what she's going to do. Do I tell Celia the whole
Make sure you put
truth?
Celia's age.
No.
So the thing that really makes this work is
Her
that
real age.
early in your life, Spice, before you racked up a tremendous amount of debt, briefly you made some appearances on reality game shows.
Oh yeah.
And so did Celia. And as a result, you do have some overlap that actually makes this somewhat plausible. This is not out of left field. There is some precedent for this.
But isn't Spice like way older?
Yes. Spice was by far Spice
Yeah, it was like season 1.
at like 22, Spice was the MILF of that episode. Yeah.
Now at 42.
So you send that out. No problem. That's going to be so interesting. I had not planned for that. So
Sorry.
anything else?
I don't
No,
know.
think it's
Felt
great.
like
I
a
think
good
it's great.
idea. Getting the word out.
Go ahead.
No, I'm good. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna do the director on chat.
Bubs wants to do some research, looking at some conversations he had with Bastion about not only Exonautica, but we also got into a conversation about why a lot of the marine life on Oris Bay was basically disappearing. And Bubs is wondering, based on what he can kind of like see of what they took out of what's it called, Junkfall and the ring around there. Bubs is surmising that possibly that a lot of the junk coming from Oris Bay might be from the ocean if they're doing some mining stuff. They need some place to put the stuff. So
I hear you.
Yeah.
What are you doing to check that?
He would like to basically kind of probably make a science check to see if he can figure out, I'm not sure I'm terrible at.
But my question is, where is the data coming from?
I'm going to use the infosphere.
Okay.
To see what's going on.
So just publicly accessible things.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to go on the bounty forums and see if there's any information. It's all going to be a closed loop.
It's also, you have to think, like, if you're looking for, like, there's not a bounty hunter out there that's like, all right, guys, I was hunting down my bounty and I want to talk a little bit about the flora and fauna of Oris Bay.
For different kind of posting jobs. I'm going to look for, because I know they've been looking for scientists on Mars. I'm thinking also possibly there's a search for scientists, and if that search may help me narrow down what they're doing possibly.
Okay. Make a...
job boards.
This is a cultures check.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'd also like to add RSVP, and she'll say Cinemahue's number. She specifically didn't put a time on there just to see who's going to ask her, what time should I be there?
Do you put a date?
Yeah, I guess so.
Question mark to question mark.
I don't know, whenever we're going to be there.
So I would need to know when that is.
Isn't it 2 days?
Okay.
Maybe.
There we go.
Okay.
30th it is. Okay. On the computer.
That's a 9 plus
Wild life.
14.
I don't know if I trust that number.
The way that you roll dice gives me so much agita.
9.
It's you run out of space. You bring out the dice tray just as an ornament now.
There's all my friends in there, you know.
You should just pour resin into it.
Possibly.
Then that would make it another surface to roll dice on.
It's a 9. With a 9.
Plus 14 is 23.
23, pretty good.
Yeah.
There is an increase in listings for researchers specific to marine biology within Oris Bay.
Okay.
And with that marine biology, that would certainly hint at perhaps what you are talking about.
Okay.
But there is no listing of, like, these are the chemicals that we are extracting. There are general, like, all of the pollutants. Garbage is bad, and we take that out of planets. But, like, they're not putting numbers and names to things.
Bubs doesn't think they would actually. I think the ring is a little bit of a ruse to hide what they're taking out.
Okay.
But he has no proof of that. So mostly, he'll note of some of the job postings. Is there anything in the job postings that he's find that kind of signal towards mining activity, or is it just mostly ocean stuff?
Are you looking specifically for Oris Bay?
Yes.
A lot of them hire through something called the Rentropy Biotarium.
Okay.
Echo, you had other stuff?
Yes. Finish thought.
Yes.
So, logistical things, jobs, Echo would send that off. Echo would also send off the, basically the dossier that they got from Mosaic during the briefing, as well as like a who's who of like Mosaic Team 1.
Okay.
That way, like, there's no
Crossfire.
Sure. And then does the director alert the 2 androids about the spice post?
I'm
You get an
assuming
invitation.
it takes a little bit longer for Spice to put this together, especially because Spice is like putting together a guest list and stuff. So this is more like later in the day that it's going to go out. But yeah, you will.
Okay. So when that happens, Echo would include like basically just like a little asterisk with like a question mark and the link to the post and be like,
Great.
eh?
Easy enough. That's free.
I'm hoping I'm invited.
To the Android logistical market.
So Shade, what are you saying to the director?
So I imagine probably we're setting course for. Are we just going straight towards Oris Bay now?
Well, we
I
have
guess not Oris Bay.
we
but-
have a beacon, so we can get there in a day.
Yeah.
But if we want to get there in 2 days, we have like 24 hours to just like fart around.
So I guess we'd need to figure that out first, because then Shade
Set up
was
my
gonna-
birthday party.
What?
Well, logistics and birthday parties are happening. Yes.
Like everything that Spice does begins as a cover, it evolves into an actual birthday party.
Bubs would cast judgment, but he has some dirty laundry that he can't really bring up right
What
now.
if it actually is Spice's birthday? Can it actually be Spice's birthday? It's actually Spice's birthday.
The progression there, just wow.
Bubs is too busy setting up his 1980s teen romantic comedy.
So wait, where do we want to go directly there? I feel like we can use the extra time to do some planning.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
we
we
still
should go
haven't-
there and
we
start
still haven't
planning
really
on
discussed-
Ars Bay.
Well, we have to get onto the planet
Yeah, let's do
first,
that.
and that's going to be a process because we need to
We
commandeer
should do
a-
it
So
first.
the current
Shuttle.
plan is that we use the interceptors to get into the asteroid so that we have the director hiding somewhere else while Team 1 runs interference around the outside of the asteroid, which is supposedly an unmanned asteroid, which we may or may not find out on the inside.
So when we left the vivarium, did we take the rest of the tendon slicers?
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't remember if
We
we
use
had,
them to. We
chained
have
them
3,
or- Yeah,
and
We
we use
gave
we use
one.
them at the living ship.
right.
Use one.
We used one.
2.
I thought we had 3.
Ahsoka has one, I believe.
Oh, yeah,
no, he
yeah.
doesn't.
Didn't he
He's
take
on the
one?
Bavarium.
No, he's
no.
at the vivarium.
He got a job at the Bavarium,
Oh, yeah.
remember?
Right, yes.
Yes.
yes. He did.
Yeah.
I
We
almost
have
gave him
three.
a tendon sizer,
You
but
have
then he
3.
got a job.
Thank
There
God.
Okay, so we can take the time to get there. Probably just in the drift then.
I think we should get there. I want to get there and set up.
Well,
I
I think-
would like to contact Team 1 because they are getting a pirate ship. I believe was what the cover was. And they're going to do pirate kind of interference. So I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know if they have one spare laying around or if they...
A spare pirate ship. just
I imagine that they possibly had... When I brought it up, they seemed like they had an idea of where to get one. They seemed
Well,
very confident.
They did.
So
Our
I just kind of want to send like an
First one's in
update
the shop. So.
to Team 1. I will contact, I believe, Javier. And just give him an update of where we are and how we're probably going to go there early. Have we decided we're going
Yeah.
to use it too? Okay, so
Yes.
Bubs will say we're getting there a little bit early. How are you making out with the pirate ship acquisition? Not acquisition, piracy. Pirate ship piracy.
How goes the piracy, chum? You send a message to Javier, and almost immediately they send a message back, and all it is a little thumbs up emoji.
Good enough for me. Bubs shares that information with the team. We're all good on them.
Director.
The little blue light comes on in the overhead part that indicates that the AI of your ship is listening, and they say, "Yes, Shade."
I have a question for you. How long were you aware of my origins?
There is a very brief pause. Hang on, I would have an exact number for you. I have been aware of your origins to the Mosaic LLC for approximately 52 days.
How long were you aware of my past?
I was aware that the biological constituents of your being were created in 2187 on Earth. Outside of that, the exact nature of your history was unknown to me.
Given the new information, do you not find that my association with Maldros and Goku Roku could be problematic for your progress?
I have been alive, or close to alive, for many centuries. Most sentient beings are problems for my progress.
What else do you know about Dr. Maldros?
There is not much to know about Dr. Maldros. They have served in various capacities, independent organizations and corporations, over the last 30 years. Much of this information is redacted or missing, likely by their own hands.
It seems as if whatever his end goal is opposed to yours. If you've been aware of this for the past 30 years, why have you allowed it to proceed?
Why have you allowed your own life to spiral out of control several times?
Oh my god.
There is only so much that we can control.
I have not allowed anything. I am not the one who is sending someone on missions. I am the one taking those orders and completing them. It is what I have done with my crew that has gotten us to this point. Without us, you are nothing.
Mom and Dad are fighting.
You have been 78% successful in your missions. This is better than all other Mosaic groups. And yet, prior to joining the Mosaic LLC, you have hurt a great many people. You ask if this is why or something I should be concerned about. Because of this connection. All of us have connections, if you go back far enough. Dr. Maldros, ostensibly, is a human. I was created by humans, and yet we work at different ends. I have not allowed anything to happen, but I have done everything that I can to ensure that the result is positive. That is not the same as fast. That is not the same as convenient.
Shade's thinking.
Shade, how much of the galaxy can you see?
Myself personally.
Yes.
Running the numbers.
She
A
gets-
small
Even
percentage.
as an android,
He has special
no
eyes.
checks needed.
It's a tiny percentage.
No, to even call it a percentage is false.
It's a percentage of a percentage is percentage.
It's such a small thing. And as you run these numbers, and
It was
there's a
a mean
brief
joke.
pause because you do need to kind of change the parameters of that request.
Gotta use different sorting.
They say, whatever the number is that you arrive at, it is infinitesimally small compared to the information available to me.
Damn.
There is so much that you do not know, and to explain it to you who can process faster than most, would take a lifetime that you do not have, and your lifetime is very, very long.
What is your ultimate end goal?
I have told you. It is the directive.
Who created you then?
There is a pause, and in this pause you see the blue light kind of blink back and forth, and you haven't really seen this before. In fact, you have seen it twice before. Both times you were told that you did not have clearance to get this information yet.
Ah.
And they say, Mosaic LLC is a company started through shell corporations to coordinate bounty hunting more effectively as a way of gathering resources. Originally, Mosaic stood for Maintenance of Service Artificial Intelligence Code and was created by a research group called the Terran Preservation Initiative in a place called Sweden at the outset of humanity's age of exploration to try and fix the Earth. The research company was silenced by corporations that would reap the benefits of the second space race, and Mosaic was created to continue the work of the group. The ultimate directive, Shade, is to fix Earth.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's new.
How do you feel about humans?
How I feel about humans is irrelevant.
But do you feel?
I believe so.
Your words seem discontented.
For as long as there is a directive, I will be discontented.
She's gonna light up a cigarette.
Okay.
Got a lot of thinking to do.
Okay. You think a little bit about that.
Processing.
For the rest of you, there's a little bit of time that you have. You can see you've set sort of an elongated course through the drift to get to Aura's Bay. So you have 48 hours. Is there anything that you want to do with this coming time?
Assembly queue, pull out the party planning list.
Little droid sounds come out, and you can see all up and down. The data begins to kind of flow. You see first just names, and then some of them kind of glow green. Those are people who have RSVP'd. You see one or two reds. I will say, you do note, right at the top of the list, Celia Sweet is green and will be attending this party. At least they say they are.
Amazing.
You will note
Really, it's just a false flag.
there's about 20 people who have already RSVP'd, yes. It's
Right.
going to be a pretty large event.
Nice. Great. Let's start brainstorming some decorations, how we're gonna set up this party, where we're gonna throw it. Let's start looking. She'll start looking at the map and whatever. We don't need to roleplay all of it, but
No
she's
problem.
looking at venues and shit.
You start looking at venues and shit. All kinds of venues exist here in the wake of the occupations being... Not the occupation, sorry, you're going to Aura's Bay. In the wake of the last time that you left, there are a few places that were not there previously. Some of them don't really make sense. You don't want to have your birthday party on a college campus necessarily.
No.
But there is always Hakashita Hana.
Oh. Oh, that'd be mad cute. But it's not big enough.
It's pretty small, at least as you last saw it.
Unless it's open to the air.
So you do a little bit of planning.
That's where I'm having my date.
Is there anything else that you all want to do before we arrive in the Aura system?
We should probably have like a team meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, but she
Yeah.
does get on the phone. She's like, bring. She does call Haki Shadahana.
Okay.
What's her fucking name? Natalie?
No.
Nadia.
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 Yes.
Give me 1 second. So you're calling Hakashita Hana.
Okay, that's who I want to find out.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do a team meeting because there's some stuff I want to talk about.
You call Hakashito Hana. This is a number that you have saved from your time very briefly working there undercover. Very briefly. Almost instantly, the line picks up and you hear a familiar voice on the other end. You can hear the voice of Mari.
Ah, bitch! What are you
They
doing
say,
there?
Hakashito Hana, how can I help you?
And she yells that into the phone.
And she says, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch.
What
Oh.
are you doing here?
Spice?
Yeah, girl, it's me. Is Nadia there? Is she working today?
Yeah, she's getting things ready for tonight. It's like 7 a.m. Why are you awake? You're never awake this early.
What am I doing awake? That is a great question.
Too many uppers.
I I'm a doctor now.
Spice, I saw you like 3 weeks ago. You can't
Girl, we have so much to catch up on. Did I tell you Hisoka is back? We have such a long list of things to go over.
Ahsoka, like your dad, Ahsoka?
Yeah, dude.
Like back.
Oh,
back
girl,
like he said
when
he's gonna
I
be?
see you, I will tell you.
Okay. Are you coming back?
Well, just let me talk to Nadia.
Really?
Yes.
Like,
No, not yes to that. I need to talk to Nadia. Girl, it's not that big. Honestly, I just need a cake for Celia Sweet, and it says "Happy Birthday, Celia" and Spice on it in 2 days. Okay? Big tier, buttercream frosting, raspberries if you have it. Light on the candles though. I don't need people knowing my real age.
Spice, Gibbs was the person that got me connected here, so I kind of assumed you would know this. They don't make cakes here.
Can't you just pull a couple strings, babe? It's for a birthday party coming
Whose
up.
birthday?
Mine.
Your birthday?
My birthday's in 2 days, bitch. Did you forget?
No.
Good. That's what I thought.
Is it actually?
It's not. I think
Can I in canon?
in my
Not too
brain,
much?
this is more just because I have a couple of friends who have multiple birthdays every year, and I was kind of assuming it was something
Mari's
that's just
Okay.
like,
Rolling with it.
Yeah, it's like her half birthday.
I know somebody who legit has like 6 birthdays a year, and they like have full on parties. Yeah,
I wish I was rich.
I hate that.
Yeah, that's a
they're very wealthy.
Yep.
So, they put you on hold for a brief moment, and the phone picks up, and you hear Nadia's voice on the other end, and they say, "Hello."
Aw, hi, Mama. It's Spice calling.
You say Spice?
No, she doesn't say that. I
You
take that back.
say,
I say, it's Donna calling.
"Donna, how are you?
I'm good. I miss you. I love hearing the sound of your voice.
Things have been so busy. If you're looking for work, we could sure use the help. Mari's great, but the bar's crowded every night now."
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. It's so good to hear that you guys have survived all the craziness I hear that's going on. And
Survived. We've thrived with all the new scientific research coming in. Some of the fermentation that we've been able to do. They have new Orzai that just came in, a brand new strain.
oh, wow.
And I'm going to make all kinds of pickles that have never been had in the system before. So
Wow.
very excited about it. There's some Saccharomyces that I'm also very pleased to have come into contact with. And I think we might be able to brew our own beer.
Holy guacamole. That's awesome, Nadia.
No, it's actually beer.
I've got kind of a big ask for you. Celia Sweet is having a birthday party, and is it possible to get a birthday cake made?
Is she coming back to Aras Bay?
Celia is.
I happen to know Celia. She's been in Hakashino Hana before.
Yes, she has.
We have a static vid that we have displayed.
Doesn't she have like a drink named after her or something like that?
You were her bartender.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Donna, fuck.
Spice is the worst.
Fuck, I'll call you back.
Let me see what I can do. We can do something for Miss Sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving me the heads up that she's coming into town. Do you happen to know when?
I just need the cake in 2 days. I don't know anything else.
It sounds like 2 days then.
Yeah.
Okay. Will you be coming by?
Gotta go. That's the dog barking. Gotta let the dog out. Bye.
You slam the communicator down. You hear as you press it into the crowd. She just goes, "Hello," because slamming it down as like with a phone doesn't actually do anything.
No.
So
It's just Spice barking and
somebody Q just
Squeak
turns
walks
it
in and is like, what the fuck are you doing?
she's like, God damn it, dog. She's like, bark.
Bub's like, I know those sounds.
You can see the dog just the ears flop over. But no problem. You set up a birthday cake for a social media influencer.
Yeah. I gotta make it real.
No, yeah.
Where's that note?
As real as a social media influencer.
Hey.
So, anything else that you guys
It
are
can be made out
trying
of
to do?
cardboard.
Team meeting?
Yeah, I'm down for the team meeting. There's some stuff I wanted to talk.
After a little
Spice,
bit.
yeah.
Probably
He was like,
like
probably what? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say probably like around the time that people are actually waking up.
Okay. So a couple hours
Shade would
later,
ping folks.
you
to-
ping people out. Spice, you are like deep in planning mode. You're looking at colors. You're putting together playlists, and easy enough for you to attend this meeting. Are all of you convening for this? Okay.
Yes. Where is that?
Shade, the group gathers in the
teal,
quarters.
pink, and beige. Beige is too dark.
What does this have to do with the mission?
Everything.
We will be arriving near Aura Space soon. We have a lot to plan.
Don't I know it?
It is likely that we will face some opposition when we arrive at the asteroid.
It is expected.
The most important thing is that we don't allow any sort of signals to go off that alert them to our presence prior to arriving at Aura Bay. Our infiltration needs to be clean.
How are we getting on again? Oh, fucking
Yeah.
know.
Mosaic Team 1 will be performing.
Are we going in the director?
Ideally, the director would shelter somewhere in the junk ring, out of sight, while we infiltrated using the 3 tendon slicers.
So who's going in which ones?
Well, there are
2 and 2?
4 of us, and as there are 3 tendon slicers, I assumed Shade and myself would each take 1, while you and Bubbles, as you have a history of close proximity, would be all right taking the 3rd.
I'm imagining because Spice is the pilot of the two of them.
Oh, no.
Spice is sitting and like steering, and then Bubbles is like
on her lap,
Yeah.
facing the back.
But then
I pictured Spice on Bubbles'
like,
lap
if you
and
get
Bubbles
into a
just like
fight,
squished.
you roll the window down and just start shooting at Spice. Sorry.
Pop your bubble on.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Oh, so you gather within this general quarters.
I cannot find this note.
If that is agreeable with the two of you.
Okay, I'm a little bit offended that you don't want to sit next to me, Echo, but that's fine.
I am not used to such close proximity.
The tendon
Oh, you
slicers
and-
are typically for single occupants.
No, they're for 2.
They are single occupancy.
Oh.
You've just kind of
Gibbs is-
jammed Gibbs in
Yeah.
with you most times.
She is half
Where is that?
size.
Yeah,
so-
Gibbs can share
Were you
space.
about to say half a person?
Damn, no.
His Sokies are only half.
Okay.
Where is this note?
When we intercept the asteroid, we cannot allow any of the ships to leave. Ideally, Mosaic Team 1 will take the majority of it, but we should be prepared for any follow-up. It is likely that once we do land upon the asteroid, there will be ground forces as well to dispatch.
Okay. Yep.
Once we've secured the area, we will contact WC, and he will be able to set up the logistical center for our operations.
Aye aye.
Are there any questions?
Nope.
It appears not.
Next.
Perhaps, actually.
Are I have more, overall questions about the mission. Not really. I think we're more focusing on the actual planning stuff now, so I can hold my questions for after.
Now would be a good time.
Well, I want to finish how we get to that. So we're on the asteroid, we clear the asteroid, Producy sets up, then how are we getting on planet?
Once we've secured the asteroid, there will be a shipment sent from there.
Okay.
It will be to the Oris Bay shipping center.
Yep.
Spice, you have a communication from Debussy. And this message reads, Hey Spice, I've managed to get a couple of shuttles. They don't have any paper trail. They have clean transponders, and they're going to be called the following things. And you see a little list that says the Bombshell Blonde,
Fuck yeah.
the Star Razor, and Lucky Wheat's Commercial Hauler CH-102. And another message comes through, and Debussy says, any of these you can signal using the station's autonomous relay, and it will pull them directly in. You can then route using the onboard controls to send this anywhere on Oris Bay and have it return.
Okay. Send anywhere. Thank you, honey. Oh my god. You are a lifesaver, darling.
They send you another message back and they say, I'll keep looking for a couple more. See if we can get some backups and maybe some spare parts in case there's any mechanical problems. We'll make sure that we have a strong logistical chain in place for this. Are there any other ships or pieces of heavy equipment that we should make sure that we have supply lines for?
Yeah, sure. And Spice will lay out maybe the director and other Mosaic ships and...
You get another message back that says, I was more thinking about how are you getting around on Oris Bay. I assume since you're going to war, you would want like a tank or something like that.
I want a party bus. Complete with stripper poles.
Are you talking or texting?
It's like a text to talk.
Yeah.
At least one party bus, probably around 4 party buses.
Spice, what does this have to do with the mission?
Oh, I forgot.
We were discussing the asteroid.
Oh, I'm texting Debussy, obviously. She like flips her phone around.
How was that obvious?
It was not obvious whatsoever.
So what other ships do you guys want on ours?
As like Spice turns their communicator around, you can see this message pops up from Debussy that says, most of these party buses only have one stripper pole. Is that okay?
Ideally I want 2 or 3, but 1 is fine. What?
Why are you getting a party bus?
For my birthday party.
What birthday party?
I didn't tell you guys? And she'll hand all of you an individual invitation that has been pre-licked.
Spice.
This is not your birthday.
That's very different than what your paperwork says.
I'm just trying to get our allies on the ship. On the planet.
This looks like you're trying to throw a birthday party for yourself and Celia Sweets.
Yeah. It's a guys.
The best lies are wrapped inside a truth.
It's not even a lie anymore.
Spice is like, if they come to this party and they don't have presents for me, they'll know that they're not really going to a party.
I should make
everybody has to bring a present.
Exactly. And on the registry, I'll just put weapons.
Why are you making... What?
The idea? I'm sure that there are people who have like birthday registries.
I'm sure influencers do that.
Wild. That's
I am
wild
sure they do that.
Boy.
Episode when we went to Pleiades Rock.
How does
Many episodes.
this birthday party factor into our plans?
It's getting all of our allies on the planet. You're welcome.
That's what Debussy's logistics were for, were they not?
The allies that are less important than the ones that are probably going to have to be shipped in. The ones that aren't wanted or need to be smuggled on.
If they are not wanted, they should not be anywhere near Oris Bay.
Spice, if
Not
I
wanted?
am understanding correctly, your goal is not to get us allies that are useful, but to get a crowd.
Yes.
Why?
Of people who support us.
They don't necessarily know they are coming for us. They are coming for Celia Sweet.
Well, that's why I'm having them RSVP.
That is... Makes no sense.
You're kind of tricking them into being like, it's technically a war crime what you're doing. You're inviting civilians
But there's sushi.
into a battlefield. Like, you're like, well, we're going to have armed conflict. Let me bring as many people in as I can.
Maybe on the RSVP, you know how they say, like, thank you for RSVPing.
Yeah.
You have a byline at the bottom.
Yeah,
By the way, this is
literally
a battle.
Like, yes.
Asterisk.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe it should be war themed
RSVPing.
birthday.
Yeah,
Subjects
literally,
to-
wait a second. Have another themed party? Wait.
How often did you complete infiltration missions when you were with the GPF?
0 times.
0, yeah.
This is not how you
You-
infiltrate.
I don't know, it seems pretty smart to me.
You are
This
telling
is why
the
you are
entire
making
public
our
that
job
we are going to be there.
more
Okay,
difficult.
let's just talk about your plan first, and I'll go through with mine.
Your
Wait.
plan should be the same as our plan.
I'm inviting
We
our
have-
allies!
One plan.
Allies is a broad term in this case.
Yes,
We need to be cautious.
I am. I'm
You
only inviting people
broadcast-
who are good.
Your sense of good is not necessarily how we need to operate within this
Okay.
mission.
Echo pulls up the way you can sign up for the Junk Falls Will Always Be Junk mailing list, which is literally just entering your contact number. Anyone can join this.
Yep.
They are not vetted.
Okay.
That means we do not know who they are or their
You are
affiliations.
bringing
Echo
Okay.
does like a little control F and then does like at GPF. And you see there's like GPF email addresses on
Well,
there.
GPF are already there, so.
So now you are telling them that we will also be there. And by the way, in fine print, we are going to fight the GPF. Bring weapons.
Yes.
The GPF will then know that we are going to fight them, and we
It's
want
too
our
late,
allies to-
they're already sent. Whoops.
What have you done,
I think it's a good idea. Still.
Director?
Yes, Echo.
Was this actually sent out?
Was there any way to delete the byline?
The byline was not included in the original message.
God.
So it is just an invitation to a birthday party. And the director says, yes, this was transmitted.
You're welcome.
To bring so many bounty hunters and other people to Aura's Bay unnoticed would be impossible. This is a plausible reason for these people to be in the same place.
As long as we are not advertising that we are there to fight the GPF
No, it's
and
a
bring
fucking birthday
weapons.
party.
You wanted that as a byline.
Yep.
Now it is not there.
Okay.
We cannot bring in all of these people and make them aware of the finer details
That's
of
why
our
I'm
plan.
planning a real party.
You need to be more discreet.
I
The party is
Shane.
not the problem.
Why
Okay.
don't
The
you
problem
allow
is-
Tabusi to plan the party for you, as they are intimately
Brilliant.
familiar with your likes?
Yes.
And it will free us up to focus on our greater mission.
Please.
Did you see?
In the middle of the meeting, Spice pops the communicator open and almost instantly they just say, wait, Spice, before you say anything, I found it. I found both stripper poles in a bus. We can get 3 of them.
Girl, you are my hero. Another thing, I'm throwing a gigantic birthday party for Celia Sweet and me. But make it more about Celia Sweet. Can you plan a birthday party for us on RS Bay?
Spice, respectfully, when you said you were planning a party, I started planning the party for you.
Girl,
I've
you know. You are my fucking hero.
And Echo's just like, entry points might be good here, here, and here.
So Echo you pull up the tactical map and you begin to show the station proper. From what you guys have all gleaned, you don't have detailed blueprints. You just have a vague sort of potato-shaped asteroid,
Yeah,
and then
it's a potato.
suggestions that there are probably entries on a couple of the sides.
There's a dimple here. We've tracked the ship going here, so there might be entry here.
Sure enough. What I will say is, make an engineering check, Echo. As you look at this and you start looking for places to enter, there is information here.
We like that number. That's an okay number. That's right. I say the whole word. Oh, and now it's refreshing.
Calculadora.
It's refreshing.
Do you have the names of the
Tiny phone, why you do this to me? Why you do this to the viewers?
the Pallades roll.
So it will be an 11 plus engineering, you said?
Yes.
36.
There's so little information here. Almost always when you can detect a station like this, it's because there's a signature of some kind. There's nothing. There is a rough trajectory of objects that have disappeared in its vicinity, which is what really clued it in as being a facility. And from that, you imagine that there's probably only one entrance and exit. Some kind of a lift or hydraulic lift of some kind. But you don't see it and you're not sure where that is.
Are the automated ships timed? Did we figure that out?
Yes, the automated ships are
we
timed.
did.
If we arrive sometime at a little bit before the automated ship docks, we could potentially visually locate it as it approaches the asteroid, and either follow it in or follow its trajectory.
That seems like a viable option.
That makes sense to me.
Olive wasn't listening.
Okay, it seems Spice is too busy planning the party.
Spice is still like in the background talking about like, no, I want sprinkles. I want all the sprinkles. But no problem. You have a rough plan in place. You will arrive in Auro's Bay slightly ahead of a timed shuttle delivery and hopefully follow this into the station.
Is the asteroid located in the junk belt or fairly close to it?
It's right on the
like
edge
right
of the
outside.
drug belt.
Okay, so in that case, with the pirate ship that apparently Team 1 is going to acquire, they could hide out and wait in the junk ring and run interference if necessary, instead of drawing immediate attention.
It would make sense to try a more tactful approach. If we alert them to the presence of anyone, including pirates, it may force a response
Exactly.
from the GPF.
And having pirates hiding in a junk ring outside of a resort planet isn't unthinkable. Therefore, if they are there, they might not draw suspicion to the station itself.
That makes sense to me.
Bubbles, can you contact Mosaic Team 1 and tell them of the change of plans?
Yeah. Bubs will contact Mosaic Team 1, basically give him a summary of what Echo said.
Are you calling or texting?
I'm going to... Are we in Aura's base already?
No, you're still in the drift.
Okay. Bubs will send it, but Bubs will send it in code.
Okay.
And basically, he'll kind of give an ETA of when the plans are going to happen as well.
And now is your intent for them to arrive at the same time and cause a commotion?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. They send you back a message. And with it, there is information for your friend or foe transponder. And it is for a ship that is listed as a carrier that is called the Deathwalker.
Nice.
Spice,
Yes.
please,
Hold, please. Hold on. I have... What?
for the duration of our time on Oris Bay, I understand that what you are trying to do is gain allies, but bringing so many people into our situation without the information that we have puts them and us in danger. They may be helpful, but we cannot divulge more details of our plan to anyone else until we have properly vetted them and made sure that they will be helpful. Even though they are people that we have trusted in the past, we don't know what their plans are now and if we can rely on them.
Who hurt you? She doesn't say that. She just gives a thumbs up.
You bring the communicator back to your ear,
Hi, hon.
and you hear Debussy say, of course, like DJs, but we could get live music. There's a ton of live music on Aura's Bay right now.
Awesome. Yes. That means we're going to need a stage.
Well, okay. I'm sure we could rent a stage or figure out some kind of a platform.
Yeah.
I'll have
What
to
bands
figure
have
out-
you seen?
Oh, not really bands. There was this amazing Skittermander DJ who was here a couple of months ago.
No
They had a
way.
concert on a private island.
Was it Storm Sand or whatever?
There was a big, yes, it was the Rune Sandstorm.
Yes!
There was a huge drug bust that happened there also.
No way.
It was all over the news. But there's this sort of bluesy sensation that you could get if that's what you're looking for.
That might be fun.
Otherwise, we could look for something that's a little bit more extreme.
Say more.
About which part?
Extreme.
Oh, something that's a little bit more electronic, a little bit more aggressive.
Let me think about that one.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, actually, what do you think?
I mean, I think that hiring local talent is always good, and that way you ingratiate yourself with the people who live there, and you don't have any problems with locals.
Yeah.
Done. The local band.
And then the other one too.
Okay, I'll book through their agent.
Thank you.
Any other questions or concerns?
Yeah, my team is really nervous about me bringing allies without them knowing what I'm getting into, but I'm not supposed to tell them what I'm getting into, so.
Well, okay. It sounds like you should say less, even now.
Yep. You know what we're getting into, though.
Spice. I'm still right here.
You were there when I told him everything.
I do. And what we're getting into is a birthday party.
Hell
A
yes,
lovely birthday
sister!
party where there will be stripper poles and party buses, and all of those great things.
Amazing.
Let me know when you figure out what you want to do for the music. Otherwise, I will go ahead and...
Local
get this-
blues band. I don't know. That one sounds fun.
It's just a person, but yes, I'll get them.
Is it Polly Dolly?
No, it's somebody named Julian. When I get a chance, I will send you some numbers, and we will put everything together. I'll talk to you soon, Spice. Goodbye. And they end the communication.
Oh, what did I do? Oh.
What did you do?
So my ex is gonna be there.
We already knew
one?
that Julian was going to be on the planet.
The only one, Echo. Oh. She still says it. You're not there.
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Well, she still says it.
Fine, whatever. I have my own date. Whatever.
Yeah.
We already are aware that Julian is present on our
I didn't know he was
display.
gonna play at my birthday party, though. That's a whole different thing. It's kind of
birthday is not
awkward, but is it
real.
awkward? Do I want him to be there?
We
Or
do
is this
not
like
want
is this me
Julian
reaching
to be
out?
anywhere near us.
He's kind of not a good guy anymore. But maybe
He's working with
I can
the
fix him.
GTF. Spice.
I don't think she is listening.
Spice.
I can fix it.
Please.
I'm really good at fixing men, don't you know?
Goku Roku is on the planet. He
Oh.
is likely working with Dr. Maldross and Julian.
Mm-hmm.
Having Julian at your party is a major problem.
Or is it good because we'll know where he is?
It is not good because we are not prepared for anyone to know that we are there, and encountering them when we first arrive on planet is a problem.
Okay.
You have caused this problem.
I don't think it's a problem.
That is where our thoughts differ.
Yes.
Do you feel prepared to encounter Julian in 2 days? Less than 2 days.
Oh, didn't think about that.
That is why I am the one thinking.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I have to be, right?
So
It's
how
happening.
do you plan to do that? Because now we are all going to be involved.
Well, you're all gonna be involved anyway. I'll figure, I shoot at the hip, or whatever the saying is. Shoot from the hip? This conversation is clearly infuriating you, so maybe I'll keep planning my party and you keep doing this. Catch me up. When you're ready? Question mark.
Shade's just gonna get up and walk away.
Okay. You get up. You walk away. You leave them here. Bubbles, you hear that Julian is going to be playing at Spice's birthday party, and of the 4 of you, fully 50% of you now have dates for your arrival for this undercover mission. Going great so far.
Can Bubs grab Shade and stop him from moving?
You guys have dates for your birthday party
Excuse you.
that you were throwing.
Shade and Echo are platonic.
Oh gosh, I love this.
Well, you have to go now. Everybody gets a +1.
No, I was thinking because Spice is going to be bringing Julian and Bubbles is Tiffy.
Spice is by accident.
Oh yeah.
Bubs is going to stop Shade and say, so I did want to talk about, not just like the planning of the mission, but some unanswered questions we've been dealing with that, I want to at least keep in mind as we go into this, so maybe if something does happen by surprise, maybe we're not caught off guard.
What are your questions, Bubbles?
Well, for one, there's still that mysterious person that's been stalking us, that sniper that happened when we were on Tea Garden 4, the one that killed...
I have my suspicions of who that may be.
Who?
The same one who did this to me.
I would know that name, right?
Ashley Williams.
Oh, that fox in your dream, yeah.
Is this an actual fox or the colloquialism?
The colloquialism.
I mean, it seemed like a lot of their moves were protecting us. Do you think Ashley has a invest in?
And for what it's worth, her first name, I may have accidentally said Ashley because
I thought it was Ashley. I wrote it down as Ashley as well.
Because Ashley Williams, I think, is a character in Mass Effect.
It is.
Okay.
Lucinda Williams is her name.
Lucinda Williams.
Wait, like at the singer?
Can I keep it as Ashley?
No, Lucinda's way better.
Oh, I have the other list actually.
Yeah, can you send me that?
Yeah, I just found the other one.
I
with
call
the,
my cat
actual
Lucinda
names.
Williams.
I always thought that potentially because they're protecting us, I thought they were involved with Spice's mom.
Well, that would track because Spice's mother is also on the planet and is also involved with the GPF and Dr. Maldros. Everything that has occurred so far leads to one place.
Yeah. I hope we can at least try to be a little bit covert for this mission, guys, because even with all our trying,
It's so hard. Oh boy.
It's so...
I know. I'm trying to gloss past that. With all our trying, we haven't been able to shake this mysterious sniper. They were also there when we were helping Blue on God damn it. God, what's
On the Zen Crawler.
no? They were when we were
Oh,
fighting
Prime Station.
Prime Station.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you. And the Hollow Husk. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
When we were fighting those crazy MMORPG people that were stuck in that game, they were there too. So I don't know. We have to be extra careful, guys.
So it sounds to me like Shade has a +1 now. So Echo, who's gonna be your +1? Just kidding.
I am my own +1.
You should bring 899.
Bubbles, do you have any further questions?
Well, I mean, besides like what's going on the planet itself, I mean, Bubs is gonna share what he knows from Raphael / Bastion. They weren't just talking about Exonautica. They were talking about something going on the planet Horus Bay, something beneath the surface. And they're doing something there with the scientists and the marine life, and it has to do with something with mining too. I'm not sure, guys, but it's gonna come into a head. I think exactly what Raph said was that he had to activate his before it got activated on Horus Bay. So something is going to be activated there, but I just don't know what.
It is likely some form of Gaia's mutagen, repurposed for whatever Maldros plans to do.
I thought it might be some sort of... I don't know. If we think about it, there's been a connection between all the sort of... I wouldn't say missions, but excursions that we've had. The one where we dealt with Tombstone and that kind of asteroid, and also the one where we got those interceptor shuttles where we kind of saw Spice's mom, leftover ship. It all had to do with mining and God, what's the word? Not nano.
As you think about that, Bubbles, a blue light comes on here, and you can see that it says mining and biological research. Yes, Bubbles. All of these missions were to find constituent parts of other Mosaic research. Whatever Dr. Maldros is planning clearly uses the Gaia mutagen. And so with this research, we may have been able to counteract some elements of the plan. As it rests, some of the things that you have been able to maintain or obtain will be very useful in the coming fight.
Yeah, but Gaia mutagen is just a part of it. There's something... It's just a tool in this case. They're using it to get something from ORSP. I just don't know what it is. I don't know if it's nanites or some kind of something beneath the surface, but someone knows. Not just Maldros and the usual suspects. Someone out there in the corporate interest, they know what's going on.
We are aware that corporate interests are involved with the planning happening at GPF and Maldros's operation. We already know that Jacinto is heavily involved, as well as Harbinger, in some capacity. There are multiple players within this game. However, the current objective is securing the asteroid. Once we've obtained that, it will be easier for us to get more information on what's actually happening at Orus Bay.
I'm just really worried about this one. I know I say that every mission, but this time I feel like we're dealing with mass extinction level events. During the Vesk War, that war was basically stopped because of nanites incursions that they basically forced the GPF to team up with the Vesk and all that stuff. I just have a bad feeling, guys. I don't know, something, when people go around poking at beehives, all you get is bees.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I invited those Isogi that lived underground on Akaton. They should be getting an invite soon. So maybe I'll tell them to ring a drill. Like the one that we melted, basically.
Logistically, getting a drill from one planet to the next of that size would take...
Even that actually wouldn't be the hardest part. It would be getting it through customs. But it's for
that's part of the
this
logistics.
This is for our sandcastle that we're going to be making.
Director...
Perfect! Isogi, yes!
I see your light is on, and I know you just made that comment, but should we be prepared for any sort of unfound, maybe nanite-based monster?
Yes, Bubbles. You should be prepared for everything.
Are there any further questions, Bubbles?
No.
I'm going to the cockpit to prepare for our trip. We'll be there in about 24 hours, so prepare however you need to.
And Shade, you make your way to the cockpit. You grab your Spotify playlist to set up, and you begin to make preparations. For the rest of you, there is only 24 hours remaining until you make it to Aura's Bay. And because it is 8:10 and a good place for us to take a quick break, this is where we're going to step away for 10 minutes. There will be a countdown on your screen, and when we get back, we will begin final approach to Aura's Bay.
Ayo!
Howdy, folks. Thank you for sticking with us through the break. If you did, if not, welcome. We're playing Starfinder, and you are a part of it now. For all of you Mosaic Team 5, you are in the drift. You can see the time counting down. You have 24 hours until you arrive at Aura's Bay, transition into real space, and will need to pretty quickly begin to implement your plan. What are you doing with these final 24 hours?
Prepping.
Okay.
Making sure ships are ready to go. We probably need some form of breaching equipment if we're going to infiltrate the base on there, right?
Not necessarily.
Well, that's true. We could kill someone and take their ID.
Or we could follow the ship in.
Follow the ship in, yeah.
And
Right,
you
'cause we're
will
gonna
be
try to follow
arriving
the
about
ship
5
in.
minutes before a ship is scheduled to dock, whatever that may mean in this instance. And so you'll need to transition into real space and then immediately begin to make very difficult maneuvers into the junk ring. But absolutely
Excellent.
possible.
Great. That sounds good to Shade.
You begin to kind of look across your equipment. You go over the ships. You make sure that everything is as it should be. Anybody else? Anything that you want to do?
Did we let Gibbs know just in case?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gibbs still gets the email.
Yeah. In case there's a surprise.
Gibbs
already.
gets the daily digest
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
every morning at 8:30 p.m. or 8:30 a.m.
Gibbs is on the Slack still.
I would like to do some kind of family dinner or some kind of thematic thing before we
Yeah.
go on the final mission.
Okay.
So Bubs will cook something, I think.
Oh.
Oh, no. Anytime,
No.
I don't think that there has been a single successful implementation of you guys manually cooking.
Shade made pancakes one time.
That is
on
that
Aura's
is
No,
Bay.
true.
Gibbs has also made a lot of
Yeah,
things
Gibbs-
successful.
Gibbs has not made correctly. I would argue that Gibbs has not successfully made breakfast. Gibbs has sustained many of you.
I made successfully an item.
I believe you warmed meat pucks.
No, I made a specific item the day me and Spice broke up on the food processor.
Twisted tulips. Twilight tulips.
No,
Yeah, I did.
not Twilight Tulips, was it?
No, it wasn't Twilight.
It was,
You know who made those?
It was a mystery
Spice.
item that you let me make. And
Yeah.
it will come up later.
Oh, I do vaguely remember this. Okay.
But Bubs will are
It'll
we?
come up.
When do you guys want to do the family dinner?
Spice and Shade are already sitting there arguing with each other, waiting for
So
food.
that's two people. That's
Yeah.
Well, Shade's still finishing up the ships. Shade's gonna come in and be like, "Oh, now I'm ready to start arguing."
Bubs is trying to think what is a good last meal. In case this is our last meal.
Yeah.
Wow, that's dark.
Bro, we're just trying to dig an asteroid.
Yeah, what do you mean? It's literally.
We've killed a bunch of Vesk on a prison ship.
I think Bubs will. Have we done spaghetti night?
No.
We haven't done spaghetti night.
Damn, you gotta make garlic bread.
These
too.
look like intestines, and she'll just pick it up with her hands.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to roll to see if I'm successful. So
Oh,
So I want to be clear. Are you just printing them on the synthesizer because that's easy, or are you doing what Gibbs did and you're like printing out some tomatoes, you're printing out
Flour,
a block of
5
cheese,
pounds.
and then you like manually do the actual cooking yourself?
I think I'm gonna do a little bit of both.
Okay.
For the pasta, I'm gonna print out.
Print out some noodles.
Yeah, I think that would come out like I don't know how. Do I have to like?
Comes out like fish poop.
Yeah, is it
One at a time.
I think.
Hit Play-Doh extruder, like
Yeah.
40 noodles all
Yeah,
at once.
I think the easier design for 3D printing food would be just straight noodles.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into like crazy pasta designs.
So you print out some angel hair. You go ahead and you print out a couple of other just different little bits. Roll a 20-sided die.
Okay. I had to like pop them out like I'm doing Warhammer 40K.
Oh no, the extruder's jammed. They come
Oh,
out
that's
all
a
like
natural
fucking
one, Joe.
biscuits.
ah!
Damn, guess we're having biscuits instead.
Why is it? This is human food. This looks. Okay.
They look like potatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the
fucking
biggest
pasta.
excuse for why my cooking goes wrong. I can't taste.
That's fair.
Yeah, oh no,
Okay,
absolutely.
that's-
And it's reflected in this food. Now, it's reflected in the taste, and the first bite is with the eyes. For all of you, as you take that first bite,
Well, we haven't
nothing is innately
started, have
wrong.
we?
When you look at this food, for those of you who smell, it smells appetizing. For those of you who look, it looks appetizing.
I played it right.
You played it. I would say you take the tongs, you give it the little twist,
Oh, yeah.
you put it on the plate, and then you kind of pull and counterclockwise away so that it fans out. And you get this
Always
little
clockwise.
nest on the plate. It's beautiful. You really don't oversauce it, which almost everybody does.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful plate of pasta. Are all of you eating it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Do I use
Is
Is
it
there
like
anything
Spice
else
it.
that seems off?
how saucy is it?
It's not. It's an appropriate amount of sauce.
How saucy for Echo is it?
A little sauce.
I feel like I just fucked up the...
Is there anything?
You're gonna literally. I'm gonna be poisoned. For
Science-
Echo
like,
does the
next
thing
2
where
days.
Echo would like to roll a sleight of hand check to just like move things around on the plate
Yeah,
the
make
way
a sleight of hand
child
check.
does.
Absolutely.
Scientifically,
If I
is
have
there
been
anything
poisoned-
wrong?
Why
with
is this where I rolled a natural 20?
No,
Make it
damn.
disappear. You watch as Echo. You've never seen Echo eat with such gusto. Echo's mouth never opens, but the food disappears.
It's just like in their like little like black hole pocket.
Is there something
There's
scientifically
so much shit
wrong
in there.
with
It's
this?
gonna be mad gross.
Make a life sciences check.
clean
And this, everybody else who chooses to eat, Echo clears their plate. Spice clears their plate more organically. Bubbles, are you eating this as well?
Bob's isn't
Natural
hungry.
20.
Yes. When you look at this, you can see it's not really the food itself. The food looks good. When you look over at the counter, you see that Bubbles used
no
this like
sin.
garlic that Gibbs had printed out several months ago and left floating in oil.
No.
And while that's a very common like earth way of storing that kind of stuff, it's actually the perfect breeding ground for botulism. There's all kinds of stuff that like this probably will make you very sick. You watch as Spice polishes off her plate. Bubbles, are you eating?
Bob's will probably have a couple bites, but
Shades
he'd
now
mostly eat meat
calculating.
pucks.
If Spice is sick, does that increase our probabilities?
Shut up, Shade. You don't know me.
Bubs is going to also, I believe we have a bottle of expensive wine from somewhere. I'm trying to remember where. Or champagne. I remember we got one somewhere. I don't remember when.
Spice risked
Yeah.
all of your lives, in
Yep.
fact, to get a magnum bottle of champagne
Okay, yeah.
from the mansion of Governor Sitsu von Aglo
Okay.
of Clan Elmer.
Who is now presumably in jail still. Or
He's-
dead. Dead.
He is dead.
Dead. We
Um,
deaded him. Yeah.
Bubs will pour some out for the everyone on the group.
Okay.
Guys, what are we gonna cheer to?
So just to be clear really quick, Shade, you're not eating?
No.
Bubbles and Spice, can you go ahead and for me make fortitude saving throws?
Oh, I'm good at this. Okay, I'm fine.
If you make me use my reroll on this,
Oh my god, another natural one, Joe.
Bubbles.
Wait, what time is it, Joe? Ah, fuck it. You know what? I'll take the natural one. Fuck it.
yeah, you literally
Yeah, that makes
RT'd
sense.
yourself into sickness.
I mean, I had to. I made the food. I gotta live by the code.
Sure,
Okay.
yes.
There's
Dedication to it. You
18.
can't not eat the food that you make. Unless it poisons you and then you die. and then
29.
You can't eat. And then
29.
You can't
With a
eat it.
29,
I rolled
you
that.
eat this, and it hurts your stomach almost immediately. You feel sick, and within 5 minutes, you excuse yourself to the restroom. This pasta passes straight through you. This is a dieter's dream. This pasta.
Ooh, I'm gonna look so
for
thin
you,
for my
Bubbles, you roll a natural 1.
Yeah. Though I did only have a little couple bites, but I did get a 1.
Knowing that this is probably going to end poorly,
Yeah.
and knowing that Bubbles just ate a bunch of fucking poisonous food, basically.
Bubbles, with a natural 1, you contract botulism.
Fuck.
This is a disease on the disease track. Can you make another fortitude saving throw because of that natural 1 just right off the bat?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Joe, I got another natural one. That's 3 natural ones in a
What
row.
the fuck?
Oh, you're like actually diseased.
Make it go away.
Okay, do you want to
Burn
do
it. Salt it.
Dude,
Salt.
I'm gonna have to spend the next 24
Are you
hours
using your reroll?
Yeah, I'm gonna use
In
my
the
reroll.
jail.
Okay,
In
okay.
the jail. No, different
No,
dice. Different dice.
dare use that dice.
I feel like now that you've made such a big deal about it not being that die,
With
it's
that
gonna be
that
another
first
There's
one,
got to be one other natural 20 in that hell.
make you, it pushed you to weakened on this botulism track. So you are sickened and fatigued at the moment with that second natural
Oh my
one.
god.
It's a 6. That's a 15.
Okay.
Oh my
Plus
God, dude.
16 is 31.
That is a success.
Okay.
So
I'm
for
gonna
a
roll
moment,
a 20 if it takes
for just a moment, Bubbles, you almost become debilitated as your stomach begins to roil with strenuous pain. You imagine that even standing would have caused you to make fortitude saving throws. You would be losing hit points on standard actions. This would be bad. But you grit your teeth. You swallow the stuff that rises in your throat.
Yeah.
You refuse to be sick. It is not that you are not sick. You are still sick. But it progresses back to the weakened state. You are sickened and fatigued.
Bubbles, perhaps you should lie down.
No, I'm fine, guys.
I believe, Bubbles.
Guys, let's
Bubbles.
cheer to good health.
You can see Bubbles. It's like saliva, sweating, very ashen looking.
The
To good health.
the cup that he the wine glass that he's having is like shaking as he does
I
this.
think you're spilling a little bit, hun.
Spice, can you please escort Bubbles to the infirmary?
Right this way. You can bring the glass of wine. In fact, bring the bottle.
Okay.
You bring this magnum bottle of champagne as you and Spice have probably the most romantic case of the shits that you've ever experienced.
Stinks in here.
It stinks, but you also have champagne, and so that at least is nice.
Bubbles is just like passed out over the toilet, and Spice is just in the corner like, so anyway, then I said, fuck you.
Yeah, that's literally cure. That's how she'll cure poison.
You're going to use cure poison?
Yeah, I'm gonna use
Okay.
cure poison.
Nice.
So as you, the both of you feel pretty sick, you do use some of your newfound skills. As you had told Mari, you're not legally a doctor now, but you do have some more medical skills in your bag than you did previously, and you are able to cure botulism from Bubbles and make yourself feel a little bit better.
I do have to roll though.
Yeah.
Can I have my D20 back?
Spice's entire character was built around
If I'm doing my
becoming
math right, I think
Dr.
you need to roll
Spice
above
as a
3.
parody
It's
of
like
Dr.
pretty.
Pepper.
Okay, well, my medicine
It's
is
all
already
come
up.
full circle.
I rolled a 3.
Nice.
That's a total of what? I believe it's a total
God.
of 27.
Let's see. Yeah, 20. 32.
32.
Yeah.
That's still pretty
You are
good.
able, through your drunken state, mostly by waterfalling champagne down a couple of glasses and into
No, the
Bubbles'
champagne's
mouth.
for her.
Oh, okay.
She's pouring it into a glass.
Mostly
as-
through drinking champagne,
Yeah.
you are able to cure Bubbles of botulism.
I don't know, I blacked out and then when I
I
got
need
up, we were
to
both
ass
better.
up. I need to push this really far up your ass.
That is a weird, holistic method.
I hate this.
But, rules as written, it works. So,
Nice.
Applied directly to the forehead.
Don't pretend like this isn't pleasurable for you. You've done this before, bitch. And she drinks more wine.
Meanwhile, Shade and Echo are just...
Echo has gone to like a separate area of the ship and just like made like eye contact with Shade and was just like, nope, we're leaving this. Echo's
Yeah.
like, we're going
It
to
did
our
taste
separate
good,
alone
though.
spaces.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, I mean, I tried my best, but I don't know if cooking is gonna be an avenue that I go down again. Maybe I should just stick with meat pucks.
You know, I've been getting better at making chicken eggs,
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you made a lot of progress when you stopped, like, leaving the shell on.
I know. If the director didn't tell me, I would have kept them on every time. But now I know.
Yeah, and honestly, like, you're like it was like a happy accident because I feel like the smoke alarm had to be tested at that Mars apartment anyways.
Leave the cooking to me. I got you.
Yeah, Spice. I mean, I have to say, you've grown so much. You're getting all these skills, and it's like I know it's only been like 6 months, but we're completely different people from when we started joining Mosaic.
Spice thinks back to Way Station El Paso and remembers walking haughtily back to whatever ship after having after blowing it up and then feeling satisfied but realizing that probably wasn't good, but ultimately thanks Hylax for where she is today and for having brought her here. And she's like, yeah, we have grown a lot, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of wanted to take some cooking classes or something with you at some point, but I think that maybe just how we're just kind of going at our hobbies, just figuring it out as we can. I mean, I never even drank wine before or champagne, but it's like we're kind of doing like a tasting. I mean, I'm not swallowing mine. Are you swallowing yours?
No. Of course not.
Okay, because I don't think drinking this champagne would be good with being sick at the same time.
No, it's you should never drink and do drugs, ever.
Yeah, but I'm excited. Your birthday, and I have a special someone that I'm hopefully gonna see it. Well, I just someone from my past.
What?
As if on cue, Bubbles, a message pops up in your communicator from Tiffy, this Lashunta that you had met in your extremely brief academic career.
Oh, sorry, I got a message. Let me just read this.
You pop open your communicator and you can see it contains a picture from Tiffy that says, I can't wait till you're in town. I'm really excited to go out on our dinner. Look, and the picture is of her nails. You can see she is sitting in like a nail salon called Passion Nails. You can see these are yellow and purple, almost like these zigzaggy stripes, very clean, that go up from the cuticle to the tip. And just like a little smiley face.
Spice grabs his wrists.
Snaps it.
Yeah, literally goes like that over your knee. And this is an attack on you.
What is happening?
Bubs will allow it because Bubs is sick right now. And
I'm just gonna call it unarmed strike.
and Bubs is also taken by surprise. Hey, what are you doing?
You have like 5 resistance.
19. It's only a 19 to hit with nothing on.
So you slam Bubbles' wrist onto your lap.
Oh.
You look at the communication, you can see this is a girl named Tiffy who has sent this picture, and it says, I can't wait till we go out to dinner together.
She takes the communicator and just crushes it in her hand.
What are you doing? I was trying to like broach this like in a sensitive way, but like
takes the broken communicator and then takes another swing at his face.
Oh.
Echo just like walks past and is like, no.
Okay,
No.
still really bad. It's probably
Is
still
it
not
still a
gonna
no?
hit. Yeah.
You just, and then just punch
back in
Bubbles
here,
in the face. Bubbles, you are punched in the face with your own hand and communicator.
Ouch.
ow, Spice, what the heck?
She gets up, flips the table, and then leaves.
Okay, but the
Flips
table
the
anchored
medical,
into
yeah.
the actual like structure of the ship.
With her brute
Doesn't
strength.
flip. You try to do it again, doesn't happen. You just flip the little aluminum table
Yeah,
or
the
tray
little
that's on top, and you walk out the door. Bubbles, you are left alone. You get that message of hello.
So my communicator still works, right?
It's spotty, but yes.
It's
You are
like
rocking,
a broke.
you are rocking the custom screen.
Yeah.
Bubs is going to message back. Oh man, I love your nails. They're so pretty.
Okay.
Can't wait to see you too.
You get another message back that says, I think I found something else that we could do. Do you like swimming?
Yeah. Swimming's really fun. I'm really good at it.
They send you an attachment, and this is a brochure to a business called Ecovisions.
Okay.
They are a diving tour company. They build themselves as eco consultants. They have guides and scuba diving that run along these pre-designated routes through the coral reefs of Oris Bay.
Bubs finds this weird because the last he knew, a lot of the water activities in Oris Bay were kind of shut down.
Yeah.
Last time he was there. But Bubs will keep up the ruse because he doesn't want to create any sort of any suspicion or anything. Bubs will just say, "Oh yeah, that sounds really fun. This is really interesting. Thank you."
You get another message back, and she says, "Oh yeah, no, there's all kinds of things opening up relating to diving. There's the new biotarium, all sorts of things relating to aquatic life."
Bubs is going to think about how this plays with his earlier research about looking up researchers. Is Bubs... he's thinking about now... how can I put this? Is Bubs able to tell if this relaxing of restrictions for swimming, is this something that happened recently?
Almost certainly, because the last time that you were there was a lot of kind of closing happening relating to
But
that.
there was a surf contest with Chet, though.
There was.
Is Chet still alive? Canonically?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Was that before or
got
after?
sponsorships.
And if Bubs is thinking
The
of...
surf contest happened, I believe, 17 days after you all left Oris Bay.
Okay. So, very soon after we left, they lifted a lot of the restrictions on swimming.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
That sure is crazy.
Sure is.
Bubs will just send just a next last message. Just see you in when we land.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
You send that message. Anything else that people want to do before the countdown ends?
I would like to contact Natilda Summit on a secure line.
Okay. You are about to call on an unsecure line, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to use the secure one this time.
I'm pretty sure it's the default, but I gotta say it because things are.
No. Absolutely. I think
You know
it's
who
better.
doesn't use secured
It's
lines?
better.
Spies.
Yeah.
We all know.
Well, we know what your default is.
So you call Natilda, there is a single ring, and then the phone picks up. I've been expecting you.
So you know that I'm looking for employees.
I imagined that you were looking for information relating to quite a few places, but what employees are you speaking about?
I imagine that the information that you have would lead you to Oris Bay.
You can see she squints for a moment and she says, "What information do you want to know?"
Whatever is happening on Oris Bay is of particular interest. I know that there's new business on the planet. I'd like to know how they are all connected.
Well, that should be obvious. They're all connected through the GPF. Rentropy, the various life science laboratories all trace back to the GPF.
Then I suppose what I really want to know is what the GPF are doing with all of these corporations on Oris Bay?
They are moving a tremendous number, quantity, and quality-wise amount of chemicals, biological constituents, mechanical parts such as centrifuges, genetics, equipment. There are physical movements that are happening as well. Large-scale movement for laboratory personnel.
Onto the planet.
Correct.
Do you know the type of scientific personnel involved?
People relating to life sciences and aquatic biology. I imagine this is why there has been an increase in the diving tours that have been initiated recently, as well as the boating outings, all of it in a very restricted section. Anything not in this immediately reefed off area has been closed. The Lockout League, for instance, closed.
Oh. Is this... Oh, not there.
Have you heard of any other things happening within the GPF off-planet that would indicate similar operations?
There is an increase in GPF forces that are in orbit around this area, many more than would be needed for a resort planet. What in particular are you looking to know?
Nothing that I believe would be of particular interest to you personally. But it would help to have more information about how each of these corporations are directly involved with the GPF. I understand the majority, but the specific details may have some imperfections that can be honed in on.
You know, you're not the only person looking for this information. There is a group across a number of different forums, message boards, and posting sites asking similar questions to the ones that you are asking. Asking about what might be beneath the surface of the oceans of Oris Bay. Asking a lot of questions about dolphins. Have you heard anything about a group called Wave Crash?
Have we?
No, we have not.
Wave Crash.
Make it
System
so.
operating within resistance on Oris Bay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. That's too new for me to remember. Jesus.
Yes, I have, as a matter of fact.
They have been very discreet. It would be hard to track them, if you were not me. There is a number of nodes that seem to be the places where the activity of Wave Crash is strongest. Hakashida Hana, the back alley behind a diner called Moe's, and a place beneath another restaurant called Jewel Garden.
Jewel Garden.
That's the new one, right?
Finally, the largest node of this information is the Rocket Courier HQ.
That confirms some of the information that I was already aware of.
If you'll allow some speculation, the Rocket Courier HQ has the Delivery Orientation Location Planning and Hiring Information Network, which means that they would be able to connect logistics and other bits of information without drawing suspicion. If I were to foment a rebellion or resistance, that is where I would start.
Then that would be helpful information. But nothing that I didn't already know. Are you currently on any sort of business yourself?
I'm always on business.
Perhaps you would like to be more involved in the operations on Oris Bay.
There is a lot going on here in the Sol system, and I think this is where I need to be for right now. But I appreciate the offer.
I understand.
I also think that if you are all going to Aura's Bay, it isn't the best place for me to be either.
I also understand. I do appreciate your assistance.
They nod, and they say, for a price, I'd always be happy to help.
Ooh.
How much do we have?
Spend it if you got it.
I don't think I have enough. Last time I didn't have enough to pay her steep fees.
She smiles and she says, maybe when you make it a little bit bigger. But in the meantime, before we part, a bit of free information. Your friend Spice should be very careful on Aura's Bay. Anywhere, really, but Aura's Bay and Akaton in particular.
Thank you. I am well aware of that.
So you know who awaits her at each of these locations.
I know of some of the folk who await her, but it is likely that there are some that I still do not know about myself.
Certainly. Well, you know my price.
Do I?
For 50,000 credits, she will
50,000, yeah.
give you
Shit, I
super
ain't made of money.
detailed information.
I ain't made of money. What does 5,000 credits get me?
A tenth of the
Are you,
information.
are
The
you
initials.
asking her that?
No.
Her
That would be-
initials, yeah.
That would be insulting. Yeah. I do appreciate your assistance. I will continue to try my best with Spice.
They just smile at that, and the communication goes dead.
Olive doesn't even know. I think it's Julian or the Carbon Cartel.
Is probably
it's-
Julian,
Yes.
the Carbon Cartel, Goku Roku,
GPS.
the
Oh, yeah.
GPF
Goku
at
Roku.
large,
She
your
implied
mom.
One person.
That one person in the tunnels at Oris Bay that you called.
Diego.
Owie.
You're like,
Yeah,
I'm your mom.
Diego's dead.
No, he's
Uh,
not.
He's not dead.
Diego's not dead, but they
Who's
kind
dead?
of squashed the beef a bit.
Yeah, we squashed our beef, but
Diego's
You
now
guys had a fist fight
neutral.
on the beach.
yeah.
And then he was like, all
He
right,
was
we're
a
cool.
dominatrix, him dressed as an actual bounty hunter.
And then he was like, all right, we're cool.
Bub's feeling scorn and sick about what happened, and also just physically sick.
Yeah.
Bitch, you're healed.
But
Yeah,
still,
but did you get that after you're sick, you still feel a little. You don't feel strong.
still queasy.
Okay.
Bubs is going to
It's like the Tums are still kicking in.
he's going to message what's her face Tifi, and
Again.
I did set up a date
Double
to
text.
do Hakashina Hana.
Mhm.
I believe that was the place we chose
Okay.
because all the other ones you listed were like way too expensive and fancy. And
And Akashita Hana is very expensive.
Yeah.
yeah, but like Bubs knows his home base is there.
Okay.
And Bubs is feeling he's feeling very jaded maybe or spiteful maybe. I don't know what the word would be. Scorned would be the word. Bubs is feeling very scorned after that recent interaction. So he's going to set up the date at Hakashina Hana. And we'll say it's like a float because we don't know when we're going to do the Spice birthday thing.
Okay.
But we'll say whenever that is, we'll say that's when the date is.
Okay. You set up a date in literally less than 24 hours.
For the time when the
Damn.
mission's supposed to go down.
Yeah.
We're not going to be on the planet
The
until
two out of 4 are MIA.
we're going to be.
So- Anything else that anybody wants to do before
No.
you arrive?
I would relay the information about wave crashes, areas of operation outside of Rocket Courier,
Okay.
and like the expanded network.
Okay.
Probably just to Echo and Bubs for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Withhold key information from Spice.
Bubs will just reply, this kind of lines up with the areas that were basically off limits when we were at RSP, it seems like it's the opposite now. The places that were off limits are now the only place you can go. In the ocean. Sorry, in the ocean.
What?
Cool. Because before you could go like all over the water. We had the whole lockout tournament, but
Right.
now there's only like a small area within the reef area
Oh. Okay.
that is like being used. Everything else is off limits and under GPF control.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're probably using it for some sort of underwater science research bullshit
Okay.
with Gaia's mutagen to make some sort of fucks.
Yeah, some kind of
Some kind of fuckeries happening underwater.
It's a fuck factory.
Some fuck factory.
You know, Spice's...
So, yeah.
Never mind.
Space's nickname.
The fuckery.
Fuck factory.
factory.
Oh God. So yeah, I send that information.
Yeah, and I respond back, it's the opposite now.
It is likely that most of the scientific research happening below waters is connected to Maldros and Gaia's mutagen.
Something just doesn't fit right. I imagine Bubs is saying this to Shade. Are you in the cockpit?
Yeah.
Bubs will do his first venture out into the group.
Holding like a bucket.
Yeah, holding a bucket.
Olfactory sensors.
Guys, I don't know.
Still
Shade,
vomit smell.
I've always, sometimes had a bad feeling. I mean, despite being an optimist, I've kind of always kind of had this bad feeling about some things, when I was first introduced in the SG2 program with all the other orphans. I wasn't surprised, when things turned bad, and when I kind of, joined up with Mosaic, and I mean, sure, a lot of things worked out, but I wasn't surprised when we started learning about all this awful stuff going on with Gaia's mutagen and all that. And as I look forward to RSP, I'm feeling that same sort of not surprised feeling. I don't know, it's because I don't want to let myself down, or because I'm actually scared of what's going to happen.
Bubbles. Despite all of those occurrences, you are still here. Whatever you have done has gotten you this far. You have helped the majority of your siblings. We will continue, and we will persist.
I know. And maybe it's not the end. They always say it's not the end when you think it is. It's just a new beginning for something else. And maybe it won't be my end of the Bub story, but maybe this is a start of something else. I just don't know what that's gonna be.
Bubbles.
Yes, Captain.
It is not possible to know what is going to be. I am designed to predict what is going to be. Yet my success rate has drastically dropped over the course of our time together. To even attempt to predict what may happen becomes more and more foolhardy. But to be prepared and to know what you have been through and to learn from it, that will help you to keep going.
Bub is gonna crack a half smile. You're right, Captain. I think there's no use of being scared or trying to guess what's down there on that planet's deep ocean or whatever. It's at this point, whatever happens, it's gonna happen.
We will make happen what we want to happen.
And with that, Bub says like a full smile. But he hides it. And he gets like very like kind of pull like this is like him like pulling straight and like kind of getting like in second in position captain that he's not really is. He goes, yes, captain, and he'll like salute.
Assistant to the branch manager. Yeah.
Assistant. We will, captain. Yes, sir.
When we land on the asteroid, I want you to take the charge. It is likely that we will face opposition on the planet. You will need to be the surprise.
I won't let everyone down, Captain. We will make it happen.
Good. We'll arrive soon.
Make it happen.
Make it so. Oh, I should have fucking said it! Damn it!
Waiting for it.
And you've lost it.
There was a point actually where Dan was saying
Not good.
you said the lyrics to that song. Every new beginning is some other beginning's end.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I knew who
Make
I want
it
to take
so.
me home.
Earl
But
Grey. Hot.
We didn't. So, anything else people want to do before you transition back into real space? The hours are counting down.
No.
They count down
I
even.
pet squeak.
You pet squeak. That is a free action.
I water the garden.
You water the
that's
garden.
and Echo's plant.
You do so.
Nice.
Bubbles, as
Dead.
you water this garden, as you drop water down for the third time in 24 hours, you imagine,
Actually.
in addition to the automated watering features, you have probably drowned this.
Actually overwatered.
I'm gonna put some more seeds in there. Just hope it works out.
Too much water. It's like when
You
you're
just gotta
adding
find
milk
the
and
perfect
cereal to a
ratio.
bowl. You're like, oh no, I just need more seeds. Oh, too many seeds, more water. Never more dirt. Never like changing the nutrients. Just more seeds or water. Sure, you do that. You pet squeak. You go about your various tasks, but the countdown clicks down, and before too long, it ticks down to 0. And all around you, the interstitial sort of clouds that form the columns of the drift drop away, and you see starlight appear all around you. You can see there is a tremendous amount of traffic on your screens, just popping up everywhere. There are transponders of dozens of different ships. Give me 1 second. Let me bring up some Aura's Bay music here.
Beachy waves, seagulls, ocean calming, ocean sounds to sleep to.
Yes, very much that. You have arrived in Aura's Bay. You can see the long line of traffic, dozens of spaceships that have formed a queue, making their way in, making their way out. But just as that crosses your viewpoint, there is just trails and tendrils of this dark smog that kind of form and cover up your viewport as you drop parallel to the junk ring. You can see bits of metal and jagged debris just whiz by, some of them traveling tens of thousands of miles an hour in this orbit. And immediately you will need to begin to dive into this place. As time slows down, as you can see the junk ring in front of you, Shade and Bubbles are in the cockpit. Where are the Echo? Where are you?
Echo's probably either in the engineering bay prepping supplies,
Okay.
or in their quarters prepping logistics, whichever was more.
Probably the engineering bay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And then Spice, where are you?
Spice has fallen asleep next to the food printer, which is printing out like little tea cakes.
Okay. You're printing out these little sesame seed encrusted tea cakes. As they print out one by one, suddenly
They're just
the
like us
transition
falling
hits.
asleep on the or whatever. Go ahead.
For all of you, you can feel your stomach just jump up a little bit as you transition back to real space, and the director over top just shouts out, "Warning, transitioning to real space. Begin evasive maneuvers." Jade, go ahead and make a piloting check, just to start us off.
Damn it. 0.0125% of getting 3 ones in a row.
Fresh.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was a really low probability there.
Damn. All right. I might want to use my first pilot reroll. Let me see. Hang on. Actually, I have to pull up the
Worked out though.
director stats for this, right?
People have had to be sick.
Or no, because
sick
are we?
spice.
This is just a piloting check because
Piloting
we're not in combat.
Somebody write that down.
Okay, that's gonna be a 30.
With a 30.
Oh, sorry, 34.
With a 34. You dive in, and in this moment, things transition. You can see your viewport immediately just with smog, sludge scrapes across it. It is like Gibbs has cast that mystic haze, but there is no magic to this. This is just actual toxins that streak across the viewport. Your sensors dim and glow down as you enter into the junk ring. You begin to take damage. The front of your ship collides with something large.
Oh damn!
And you do take 13 points of damage right off the front part of your ship. This piece of metal just careens off and into darkness. There are lights that go across the space, but all of you now are within the junk ring. Shade, in this space, you see nothing. Your sensors dim down to the very edge of their peripheral vision. You will need to be right on top of something to spot it. You have a rough trajectory to follow. Can you make a second piloting check? And is there anything that people want to do to help locate this space?
Can I use my exocortex to amplify sensors?
You certainly can. Make a computer's check.
Can I do something that's not gonna help that space?
Yeah, people do that all the time.
Yeah.
That's a Mosaic Team 5 special.
Can I
Love
contact
that.
Mosaic Team 1
You can.
and just say now?
You absolutely can. You bring up communications. You tell Javier now. And you can almost hear him smile across the system.
Nice.
He can say, I promised you a distraction. And a distraction you shall have.
Yes.
Suddenly,
I
your
should've
friend
dated
or
this
foe
guy.
communicators go red. Across the board, there is the warning, large ship incoming. And a cruiser, a colossal cruiser, seems to just drop out of nowhere as they time the drop from the drift to appear on the opposite side of the ring as all of you. In the space where there was nothing, there is now a massive craft. Give me 1 second.
Oh my god.
What?
I should have dated Javier. The balls on this guy.
Honestly,
I don't
you've got
know.
some cool skills. You can see popping up the Death Walker. This is a colossal carrier, and you can see suddenly other images pop up as 6 interceptor craft just peel away from it like a swarm interceptor. It begins to just dive directly towards this huge lane of traffic. To all the world, this looks like a sudden, incredibly reckless pirate raid on this line of tourists. You can see the ships begin to break off. There is little bits of laser fire harmlessly kind of bouncing off an intense shield focused around this craft. This is a small war unfolding, and though nobody is actually at risk of being pirated here, this is the worst day of many people's lives. This is like going to be a life or death situation for many people. And that begins to happen.
Nice.
So, piloting check.
Damn.
Piloting check was a 41.
Okay. And sorry.
Computer's check was a 41.
41.
I haven't rolled the piloting check yet.
So with the 41, you push this signal out, and still, you are not close enough to whatever this is. You need to progress further into the storm, but you imagine if you can get a little bit closer, you will be able to pick the station up. So make a final piloting check. And is there anything anybody else is doing to help?
Echo would probably, since they're in the engineering bay, be running back and forth to try and basically manually engage thrusters to improve maneuverability.
Absolutely. You take 2 different wrenches, you run around, you are just opening these steam valves, closing these steam valves.
That is not how you use 2 different wrenches.
It's confusing it is very confusing as to how this is doing anything, but certainly in all starships, steam is what controls everything. Make an engineering check.
This has been a steampunk campaign the entire time. We just never flavored it that way.
Always wanted to make
What?
a fumatic tube punk.
Oh,
setting,
man.
where everything's
Absolutely.
thematic to.
Trust me.
I wish to point out that I got a natural 20 to just like eat pasta, but not actually eat pasta.
Nice.
And my role in engineering a skill, which is very useful in this scenario,
And you're good
is
at it.
not what?
And you're good at it.
And I'm good at it. Is not a natural 20.
Oh.
It is, however,
6.
oh, it's not a 6. It is, however, a 30. What's 8 plus 5? 33.
33.
Oh, that's not terrible.
That is not
it's
terrible.
not terrible. It's
a
just not a natural
33.
20.
Yeah.
You haul across this place,
not even
manually
possible.
configuring the different systems, releasing pressure, adding different elements of resistance as the ship is pushed to its limit, kind of diving under debris, maneuvering around this lightning fast bits of
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
stuff that is just almost striking off the shields. You are able to add a little bit more power, a little bit more speed. That will certainly help in this final approach. What was your check?
O'Brien. I mean, oh.
That was not an O'Brien.
And for Echo's assistance, you can take a +5 conditional modifier.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and use my reroll.
Never mind.
Did you have something?
Spice just pulls out her cheerleader pom poms and goes, "You can do it."
Okay.
Cool.
Bubs will go to the gunnery bay.
Okay.
That's
you begin to
almost
make your way
okay.
there.
Yeah. Okay. That would have been good. Oh no, that's also cocked. All right, I'm gonna.
Third roll's a jar.
The heavy die hits the corners of the thing very easily and don't. Oh god, that's not great. Plus what? Plus 6.
+5.
Plus 5. Piloting. Blah, blah, blah. That's a 37.
With a 37, you dive, and with all the extra power put into your systems, you are able to just see as a super colossal chunk of concrete, which must have been an entire avenue at one point, or a segment of a bridge, just slams into your ship.
Damn.
On the starboard side of your ship, you are taking 31 point of damage.
Oh, okay, that went through shields.
It cuts your shields in half and cuts straight down to the metal. All of you hear metal on metal peel and shriek. Lights go out. Your entire ship, like a baseball, is just batted down almost to the bottom of this debris field. And Shade,
We're still fine.
on your sensors, you can see just up above you a blip. 250 feet long, there is a satellite in your general vicinity. Your ship almost knocked out of the junk ring by that huge superstructure strike. You will take one more piloting check, and your previous check was not high enough to approach.
So the satellite is not the one that we're trying to board.
You imagine it probably
we-
is.
Yeah, I
Oh.
thought it was.
So are we taking the director directly to? Because I thought we were going to take the tendon slicers.
Initially, we were going to take the tendon slicers, but if it's like this hairy, we may want to take the director.
Yeah, I guess my question is,
You can
Is
either
it-
back out and remake this approach with the interceptors, or you
okay,
can,
so yeah, we're gonna keep doing the director. I just wasn't sure if it was like we get somewhere and then there's a situation.
Pivot in the
where we
moment.
switch or-
And we do have a distraction right now.
Yeah, yeah.
All eyes
so
are not
it's-
on us.
Yeah,
You
so
do.
it's good. It's
Yeah.
and yeah, okay. So last time, hopefully, not as shit.
Wait,
I don't like that,
let
Joe.
me,
What?
Wait,
What
wait,
was
let
that?
me do something first.
Okay, do something first because I really don't like
This is-
what happened.
does
Just
Yeah, I don't like that.
I
either.
didn't like that at all.
Starship
like-
combat. Let me pull
Oh.
up my notes real quick.
Oh boy.
time slows down as your ship is just
Yeah, I don't like that face
ricocheting
you're making.
through the storm. Little bits of debris pinging off of the shields, igniting in these super bright flashes outside of the cockpit.
All right, Spice. Initially jostled by that failure, crawls into the cockpit and says,
Oh, I have
"You
stuff
were
for
one
this
of the
too.
greatest pilots of all time. You have it in you to land this massive ship without going noticed. You can do it, Shade." And with this moving speech,
Spice footlooses Shade.
yep.
Nobody puts Shady in a corner.
Hey.
43.
Nice.
You get to roll twice and take the better result.
Hell yeah. And I feel like, is this the thing? Is this a situation? I'm looking up the wording of the item that I got from Socrates to see if that will come in handy in this situation. I don't know if it does.
Socrates.
The Discord.
What was it called? What did I put it in? I know I put it in my stats, but I don't remember what I named it.
So, as a free action once a day, if you fail a engineer, computers, or perception, so no.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then I'm just gonna do it with this, taking the better result.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Okay, that's good. Do I still get the +6 from?
You do get the
Echo?
+5. Yes.
Oh, the +5. Yes. So that makes it a. 50.
Oh, nice.
What?
2.
With a 50 fucking 2, as the ship end over end,
Floods.
there is just alarms going off in the cockpit, red lights flashing as the shield has been just decimated by that strike. For just a moment, you see above you, almost like looking up through the eye of a hurricane, you see a glint of metal. You can see the satellite. You have a straight shot, just a channel through, and you punch the thrusters just as below you. Echo hauls this wrench and re-diverts all power into them at the same moment as Bubbles punches the door on the gunnery bay, and their weight kind of shifts the craft in the right direction to recorrect from the strike.
Nice.
Just as Spice finishes their moving speech, and you haul ass across this ring, and you can see this station. There is a docking bay, and directly in front of you, transitioning into it, you can see this shuttle. You actually have to slow your inertia down a little bit to not rear-end it into the docking bay itself. This was going to be potentially a race to sneak in as the doors shut behind. You actually have to slow down because of your success,
Nice.
and are able to very easily coast in behind this automated shuttle. You can see the docking bay around you, dark, though as the shuttle enters, the lights come on overhead. You can see there are no armed kind of guards or anything
Nice.
sort of standing by here. There is automated cargo drones that have kind of like idled up on either side of where your craft is coming in to land. It's going to be a tight fit. You're going to be right behind the shuttle, and so you'll have to pull the director out for the shuttle to leave again. But you have parked in this space. You would imagine that you have a very brief period of time. You can see the elevator directly in front of you. To get on that elevator or some other way, make it down to the super deck below. Down there is where there will be resistance if you are going to face it.
Everyone prepare to disembark.
Like,
Very nice.
like wave.
Echo's like at the entrance, like 2 wrenches open.
You open the door
With my 2
begins to
wrenches.
descend.
Leaving the shuttle or leaving
Yeah.
the ship, I'm going to say, Director, stand by near the satellite, but be on guard for any...
I thought it was in the bay.
Right, but it needs to leave the bay, so I want it to leave the bay so that the shuttle isn't impacted by it, but it's also, like, not going back out into danger. Kind of like...
Do we want the shuttle to leave at this
The
moment?
automated shuttle? Well, we don't want it to crash into the director.
Which could happen. You imagine
Okay,
that
so-
there's probably a fail-safe so that it's not going to like rear end the director.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So as long as the director is here, the shuttle is trapped.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah.
Then never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like this will hurt the director if it
No worries.
if it
They
stays there.
insurance.
You can see the already in front of
I
you
thought
the
they were gonna
shuttle.
tow it.
The ramp is like descending, and you can see this little hover sled begins to descend down. The automated porters on either side kind of come into contact, and this magnetized process ding, kind of like picks this crate up, and they begin to cart it off. They begin to unload the shuttle off directly in front of you. These automated processes taking no notice of you all whatsoever. You do note in this place, though, there are these kind of orange lights that are flashing. You imagine it is a lower level kind of battle readiness system, as there is a pirate raid happening in the system at the moment.
Yeah.
So there is like security here, but so far everything's automated, right?
So far.
Is there any way that I could attempt to get into these
Make a
systems?
computers check.
I think we're going to step out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You step down the ramp,
Echo is like rushing towards the elevator.
rush over
so
to
that
the elevator.
basically to like set it up so that we can get
It's
in.
a cargo elevator with a single button. So this is just one floor down. When everybody gets in, you can make the transition.
That's gonna be a 42.
With a 42, you are able to just barely bypass the fireball. You can see there is a false shell just beyond it, and then at least 3 nodes beyond that. You are aware of the fact that there is security attached to every one of these nodes.
Okay.
This is far more secure than a waste processing facility. You are looking at military-grade security.
Okay. So this place is definitely just a cover for whatever they're actually importing, exporting onto the planet. Or we're gonna keep going, but
Yeah.
All of you make it aboard the elevator. Echo, are you sending the elevator down?
Mm-hmm.
You press the button. The elevator descends. You feel this brief bit of movement, but it's pretty smooth. The door opens almost at once, and there is about a dozen sort of laser pointers that are just all of a sudden tracing across your chests. Let me get a visual perspective
Damn.
for all of you.
Nope. When you said
We
resistance,
should have hit in the top level of the elevator and then jumped right down.
I was thinking wave crash. So Spice, when she opens the elevator, just goes.
Just need a little space in the middle.
Well, they think
For
we're
the
pirates, so
lasers.
that's pretty good right now.
well, also it's robots.
Also, what if they're friends?
I think it's automated.
It could be, yeah.
I think it's automated security,
Oh, I think you're right.
potentially.
Probably.
We're about to find out.
It's military grade. It's like fucking 12 riot drones, but like
gonna
with
be the,
guns and lasers.
It's gonna be the turret drones that like fucked Echo up.
Yeah, but now they're gonna fuck all of us up.
Ooh, she's huge
nice.
and badass.
Got my finger cut. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I got this corner here.
Go.
Ba-doo-ba.
Okay, excellent.
Look at that. Look at that.
Let's bring up our battle camera here. You can see this a little bit on your screen, but you can see it in even greater detail at AlberonRPG if, and only if, people, not just Olive, but people,
I already did it.
take pictures.
I did it.
Wow, I didn't
Oh,
even
he
put this
took
out yet.
one.
You took pictures. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Well, not of this, but of people.
So you can see from this elevator that you have all just descended, there is at least 4 or 5 or 6 GPF soldiers, all black armor. You can see they have all responded. And you hear this Sharan up near the front say, "Pirates, stop!" as they kind of gesture, and you recognize all at once they believe that you are the pirates who are raiding the system, and they are defending this. You hear all these safeties switch off. You can hear boots as more soldiers are running to kind of join this group. And because it is 9:30 and too late for us to begin an encounter, especially one of this size, and
Oh,
because my voice is still pretty raw, this is where we're going to end for the evening.
hell yeah.
But you have all made it to Ara's Bay. There is now the recycling plant directly in front of you and around you.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing a
the
lot of good
recycling.
A lot of good recycling.
environmental.
So
Yeah, look at all that
we will
recycling.
be back next week. If you cannot wait that long, we have some great
Recycling the
news. You do not
explosives.
need to wait so long. Tomorrow, you can join us at 7 p.m.
shit.
Eastern Standard Time for some D&D. As the Wandering Hearts begin their final approach to the end of Baba Yaga's hut. And perhaps getting pretty close to the end of the campaign in total. But please, whatever you do, stay safe. It is wild out there. We'll see you next week.
See you, space pirate.